Hello everyone. So I've been asked by a few people here to make a quick video on how to do mods as well. I do want to thank everyone for watching the video. I do appreciate your support, and I hope you were able to get your servers running. It's good to see some people were able to get it going. Like I said, leave any comments if you're still having trouble. So to do the mods, basically with ASA, it looks like the mods are built into the client. So we're going to click on mods list, and we're going to find a mod that we want. So I was just looking through here. There was one here I was testing. So we all want cryopods. So we'll click on cryopod here. Then we're just gonna hit, well, we don't have to hit install, but all we're really looking for is the mod ID. So 928641. So that's how you add regular mods. So you write down that mod ID, and I'll show you where to put that mod ID. And then if you want, for example, like a map, then we're not going to click that. Okay, so let's say we want this one right here. So we're also going to look for the mod ID for that and the map name. And now I'll show you where to put this information. So next on the computer that's hosting the server, we're going to go to the Windows 64 folder. So if you watch the original video I created, this is the path that we made. But if you did it through Steam, it's going to be this path right here. I'll also put the path right here on the screen for you. So what we're going to do is we're going to create two batch files, one called server update and one called start server. So we're going to basically open or create a new notepad. So we're going to open up notepad and just create a new, basically a new one. And we're going to put this command here to update the server. Once we have that, we're going to save it. Make sure it's set to all files, and we're just going to call it ServerUpdate.bat. Hit save. And we're going to do the same thing for the next one, start server. But we're going to put this command in here. So one thing to mention, if you are doing a modded map, you would need to change this here to the name of the map. And we're going to basically add -mods, and then we're going to use the mod ID that we found in the previously. And if you want to have a server password, all that can be here as well, the name of your server. And then we're going to save that. Again, start server.bat. Make sure it's set to all files. Hit save. Once that's ready, we're basically going to double click server update. So this will just update the server. Anytime there's an update, you would need to basically close the game and run this. It's always a good idea to run it before you start your server. One thing I do want to mention before you start your server is whenever you run a mod, you do risk the files on your server. So I would definitely, before you put any mods on, I would make a backup of your saved folder. Anytime you change a map as well, you're going to want to make sure you keep backup so you don't lose your character. Just keep that in mind, because if you do change the map, you may lose your character if you're not careful. So if you want to go back to another map, make sure to basically overwrite the new save file. But once you're ready, we just double click start server. And we can see here, we started up a different map, and it shows the mods, the two mods that we have. So one for the cryopods and one for the different map. So this is what it's going to look like once you do join the server. So make sure that you have all maps checked, and make sure that you have all checked for the type. And if you have a password on the server, make sure this is checked. If this isn't checked, it will not show up. Once we join the server, it's going to tell us which mods are on the server and what the size of the mod is. When we hit join, it will download the mod and then it will join. I've already downloaded it, so it's not going to show that. And then it's going to ask you for your password if you set a password. And oh, there we go. And then you'll spawn in. So if you change maps, it's going to give you an option there to create a new character because it no longer has your save file. So that's why you want to make a backup before you do any of this. If you want to go back to your map, you're just going to basically copy your new folder, maybe make like a folder and save like 2 spots, like one for the island, one for another map. That way, if you want to switch back, you can do that. Or you can make 2 servers, one for the island, one for the other one, etc. But we just test right here. We can see we have the cryo fridge mod, so looks like everything is successful. Thanks anyone for watching. If this was helpful, please consider subscribing to the channel. I do appreciate your support. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave it in the comments, and I'll try and answer as soon as I can. I've been pretty much playing a lot of PvE officials, so I'll try and answer as quickly as I can. But thanks again.